I would like to do kindness today, if that's all right with you. Do you have anyone in your life who you get to just be honest with? Some of you may be thinking, yeah, I have tons of people like that, but some of you might be saying, no, I don't. I used to. I thought I did. I did once, but now they're gone. If so, I'm sorry. But for those of you who have someone like that, I want you to think about them. Thankfully, I have a number of wonderful people in my life that I'm thankful for. I have my family who have always loved each other, sometimes in spite of each other, sometimes to spite each other. But the last few years, we have been learning to appreciate each other a lot more than we ever did when I was growing up, which has been really cool. I still have my best friend from high school. My only friend from high school left. Most of the others agreed to shun me after I came out of the closet in college. But I have that one left, and he's wonderful. He doesn't always think he's wonderful, but he's wonderful. Even if he does make me go to fringe shows with him when it's really hot outside and my feet hurt, and we have to find little corners that I can sit in where I won't be perfume bombed. He's still great. I have a group of friends, mostly from college, who I reconnected with years later, and they are some of the most kind and supportive and just non-judgmental people. I know. Though I do think that maybe sometimes they give me a little bit of extra slack because they were there when when everything hit the fan and they remember what I've gone through. I have one friend who I still think of as a new friend, but we met a couple years before the pandemic. And she really helped me get comfortable with talking about being disabled. It was like, well, if you need this accommodation, it's because you have a disability. And let's be honest, it's not just the one. I have one friend who is so smart. I adore him because he is so much smarter than me. And I tell him that. And he always deflects by pointing out that we have different areas of specialty. And then I retort by pointing out that knowledge isn't the same thing as intelligence. And then the conversation moves on because he's not good at accepting compliments, which is fair, and neither am I. Though, pro tip, instead of telling people no when they compliment you or trying to be like, whatever, just look them dead in the eye and say, thank you for noticing. It is comedy gold. It will shock and entertain them, and it's a great way to actually deflate that awkwardness of receiving a compliment. If you can, I want to ask you to call or text or hug at least one person who you know cares about you, not because of what they get from you, but because they've taken the time to get to know you and they're still here. And you don't have to pretend to be someone who they'd rather you be when you're with them. Tell them you love them, that you care for them. And if you can, I know it can be hard, but tell them something specific that you like about them. Tell them they have a great laugh. Tell them you appreciate their insight on a topic. Tell them about a kind thing that you know that they did for you, or even better, that you know they did for someone else. Whatever it is, I'd like you to say something kind to someone. And if you would be so kind, after you're done, say that you're done in the chat. If you want to say more, you can say more, but sometimes it could feel like bragging or whatever. So done is acceptable. But please just let me know. I would like to know that I have catalyzed some kindness.